Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Thursday, March the 7th, 2024. Thursday, March the 7th. Well, after all this talking and talking and talking I've done about the elusive Rocco, there he is. Finally, they cast a Rocco. And finally, we get to see a scene between grandmother and grandson. I read a comment in Comment Corner because I was uh, going through some comments from the bottom up because I got to go from the bottom up today. And somebody reminded me of something. Who was that person? Let's see. Do I see it? Yes, Dacia. Dacia reminded me that Olivia is Rocco's grandmother too. It totally escaped me. It really, really did. That because Olivia's Dante's mother, Rocco's her grandson, she has yet to bond with her grandson, have her grandson spending the night, have her grandson be with his uncle, let's just say cousin Leo. Rocco should have been a mainstay at the Quartermain house. He really should have been. I completely forgot Olivia was related to him, and that's a doggone shame. Doggone shame. Anyway, let's go into business. Well, we see not Aiden, Danny and Rocco having a little tiff. Rocco broke Danny's game, and Rocco's chasing after him, fussing at him about it. And Danny's like, "Bill me," you know. And so Jake, was Drew and Carly were there in the foyer. So they're trying to talk to him. And Danny, Rocco goes out the room or goes back the other way, and Danny talks to Drew. And so what happens is Drew calls Sam until Sam was, oh no, Sam called Drew and she asked, "How's Danny?" And he told her, then she goes, "How's Rocco?" Although to me, even though I do know Danny is her son, but whose father is in critical condition, I would have been saying, "How's Danny?" No, no, no. "How's Rocco first? And then how's Danny?" You know? So anyway, Drew is telling him, "Look, Rocco could use some help here. He's having a hard time coping." So Sam says, "Okay, I got an idea." So Sam hangs up the phone and goes over to Laura. And she says, "Can I speak to you for a minute, Laura?" And Laura's like, "Sure." And Sam tells her, Rocco's having a hard time. Well, we didn't see that on screen, but by the fact that Laura shows up at the door, that's what Sam said. And no, she asked her, she goes, "Laura, can I ask you to leave?" And that's the way they cut the scene, to make us think, what? But I already knew what she was going to say. "Leave and go comfort your grandson." Seriously. So Laura ended up leaving and she's comforting Rocco and having a good talk with Rocco. She was talking to Rocco like she talks to Charlotte, you know, and she was saying that she used to be a video game, a little buff of Super Mario Brothers. I'm surprised little Rocco didn't laugh her out of town with Super Mario Brothers, but he didn't, right? So they ended up making some kind of video game date when Dante gets better. He's putting it on his phone and made him feel better. And she ended up asking him, telling Drew, "Okay, I'm going to take Rocco home with me," which you would say, okay, rightfully so, because Olivia's not there. Olivia's distraught. She'll probably be all night at the hospital. And then Rocco says, "Can I stay here?" And she goes, "You don't want to come?" He goes, "Well, I need to be here in case Scout wakes up and she has a bad dream." And when he said that, I thought, that's nice. He's thinking about his little, that ain't his little sister. That's not his, that is Danny's sister. And if anybody's going to be concerned about Scout having a bad dream, it should be Danny, right? Especially since Scout's father, Drew, is right there. That was a nice comment, but an unrealistic comment from a teenager, especially a teenager that, for one, we haven't seen, for two, that ain't his relative. Yeah, he's living in the same house with Scout. But remember, Rocco was close to Charlotte when Charlotte was living in that house because Charlotte is his sister, right? When Charlotte was living with Dante and Sam. So anyway, guys, I did some research on the little GH Wiki fan page. Now, here's the lineup of the kids and how they were born on screen. On screen, Jake was born first, which we knew. Jake was born in 2007. Okay, so we're in 2024 minus 2007. Jake should be 17 years old. So that's about right. They have Jake about right. Charlotte on screen was next. Well, when Charlotte came, she was a little girl, but date wise, Charlotte was actually born May 5th, 2009. So, everybody, she's only 2 years younger than Jake. So, Jake being interested in her is not too shabby, it ain't too out of line. Um, and then next, believe it or not, is Aiden. Aiden. So it's Jake, Charlotte. Aiden is only 1 year younger than Charlotte. He was born July 19th, 2010. So, you know how girls they mature faster than boys. Naturally, Charlotte would be more attracted to Jake. Well, for one, she can't be attracted to her brother Aiden, because no, Aiden is her cousin. Aiden is Elizabeth and Lucky's kid, so she could be attracted to Aiden, just like she could be attracted to Jake. But girls, you would be attracted to a boy that's older than a boy that's younger, especially teenagers. So Aiden is next in age, which was interesting. Then next, Danny was born June 1st, 2012. Danny is, let's see, 2012, 2022. Danny should be 12. Yeah. He should be 12, but I kind of believe they've aged him more. That's not a 12-year-old. That's more of a 14, 13, 14-year-old, I would say, what he's playing. And then Rocco, believe it or not, Danny is older than Rocco. Wow. Rocco was born September 9th, 2013. So he was born a little more than a year later than Danny was born. So Rocco is the youngest of all of the tweens. Rocco is the youngest. So, okay. And the actor they got playing him almost seems to be older than the actor they have playing Danny. But yeah, Danny and Rocco are a year apart. So, okay. That kind of puts us into perspective as far as age and timeline with these kids. Okay, there we go. So I just wanted to get that research done out the way. Now, what else happened on today's episode? Dante is still in surgery. He made it out of surgery. He's in ICU. Of course, still way in critical condition. However, there is hope. There's hope. So, Sam and Olivia are breathing a small sigh of relief, but it's not a huge hope. I mean, he could still have cardiac arrest at any time, right? Then we have, let's see, Ava. She's talking to Sonny in the chapel. The only thing I don't like about Ava, everybody, they're making her have too much of a say, weighing in way too much, on Sonny and what Sonny should do. I mean, she got him to see reason because he thought, nope, this was fake. Then she said, I thought so too. But Spinelli said, no, it can't be. There wasn't enough time and it's from a drone and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, and there has to be a reason. And so she's like, well, looks like the reason is he's trying to kill you. And Sonny's like, I trust him with my life. And she says, yeah, but it looks like he's trying to take your life, you know? And if you and Jason were so close, Sonny, why has he not come to you? And so Sonny's just looking at, but no, this Jason wouldn't do that. She says, I'm just saying, before Jason left town, you and he were kind of at odds a bit. So I'm just saying, be careful. It's up to you how you're going to handle it. Just be careful, Sonny. And they actually had them standing a little too close there at the end. I don't know. I kind of thought Sonny may have reached in to kiss her or something, I mean, because, oh, he told her, he goes, oh, so, somehow he alluded to, so you're the only one that I can, oh, because he told her, look, I don't trust Jason 100%, but I trust him. And so she said something else, and then he looked at her, he goes, so you're the only one that I can trust. And she's looking at him like, well, yeah. And he goes, or not. He had to throw in that trust or not, Ava. Trust or not. And she's just looking at him like, well, look, you're going to have to trust me, right? It's going to end up that you're going to trust me. So, anyway, those two, we could already see they're definitely getting closer. And you want to know something? I'm not too mad at that. I would rather see Sonny with Ava than Sonny with Nina. I just do. I mean, Ava might be Ava, but yeah, I'd rather see her with Sonny. So now we spent quite a bit of time with Maxie and Spinelli. Maxie and Spinelli, they're talking, and Spinelli's not wanting to believe it was Jason, and he finally opened up and told Maxie and actually showed her, and she was like, "Oh my God, yep, it is him." So of course Kate comes knocking on the door. Of course, we knew it. So Spinelli had did a kill switch, so all the information was lost. But of course, Kate handcuffs them both. Spinelli did not want Maxie handcuffed. She knows nothing about it. And Maxie's like, I'm not going anywhere. We're a team. And then Kate was saying, and so she goes, wait a minute. You're John Cates? You're Jagger? And he goes, and you are? She goes, my father knows you. Or my uncle knows you. Max Scorpio? Oh, Max Scorpio, yeah. Right? But it wasn't enough to smooth him up to get him to take the handcuffs off. She thought it worked, but it didn't. And he said, you could just tell Mac that I'm sorry I had to arrest his daughter, even though she ain't his daughter. Right? And so Spinelli did not want her arrested. And he goes, then her being arrested is in your hands. You tell me what you know because you both know something. You tell me and give me the evidence, and I'll let her go. And so she goes, don't say nothing to him, Spinelli. She goes, because look, our friend has done so much for us throughout the years. And she's saying this, right? See, this is why. This is why. You don't let too many people into the inner circle. Why, in Maxie's mind, did she feel like she could say that in that situation? I do not know. And when he says, okay, so your friend has done a lot for you, which means you know who was on the surveillance. And Maxie looked at Spinelli and went like, oops. Yeah, come on. I wanted to slap her myself. So he goes, all right. So now I know I'm arresting you too, because you truly are obstructing justice. So, oh, and how they found Spinelli. They said, your DNA is all over the cameras that we found. Now, what I wanted to know is everybody could, when has Spinelli been arrested? Has he ever been arrested? I know he's been in jams. Comment Corner, Comment Corner. Let me know if Spinelli has been arrested. Because I don't care if his DNA is all over them cameras. If he is not in the system, they would not know whose fingerprints those were. They wouldn't. But if Spinelli has been arrested and hanging around with Jason all these years, I'm sure he has, but I just can't remember. Excuse me, y'all, goodness. I can't remember a time when he was, right? So let me know. Let me know that. And then when you say, well, if you say, yes, he was arrested, or yes, Spinelli was arrested, because sometimes you guys will answer my questions, but not enough to let me know what the question was I asked you, because I'm not going to remember. So anyway, um, Spinelli tells Kate the information's on the backup hard drive that was right there. And I thought, oh my goodness gracious. Spinelli's just giving up everything. But okay, all right, you know, you didn't want your baby mama to go to jail. I guess I ain't mad at you. And so she goes, Spinelli, why would you do that? He goes, because I love you, Maximista. I, I could not. I think actually Kate may have let them both go because the whole profession of love, I think it was just the two of them there. Because Kate know where he can get both of them, right? So, and the funny thing was, this was cute. When Kate says, tell me the password to this backup drive. So Spinelli looked at him and he spelled out Maximista. And Maxie looked at him and said, oh, that was that was so stupid. But anyway, it's kind of cute. So that was it. I mean, nothing else earth shattering happened on GH, you know. So Friday, hopefully Dante doesn't die. Hopefully let him go in a coma. Put him in. Don't kill the character. I'm just hoping they don't, because to me, they don't need to kill the character of Dante. He could come back 5 years from now, 4 years from now, however many years from now, 3 years from now, recast him. But to me, the character of Sonny Corinthos' son is a vital character for the future. I mean, we've already lost Sonny's biological only son, which was Morgan. Now, Dante is the last biological son of Sonny, and I would hate to see them kill that character off. There's no need for that, right? So anyway, everybody, let's go to Comment Corner. Comment Corner. Okay. Dacia says Olivia should take Rocco because that's her grandson, her son's son. Yes, you are right. And Denzel says IKT, Olivia is going to be mad at Sonny. IKT. I don't know what IKT means. Anyway, is that I know that? Oh my God. Just say I know that if that's what that is. Olivia's gonna be mad at Sonny and blame him for shooting Dante, knowingly that she should uh that she should have blamed the PCPD and the guy who was with Chase when Dante got shot, and then apologized to Sonny in like 2 seconds. Like if you want to be mad at Sonny, then be mad at him. Oh, you're saying that she apologized in the chapel? Well, because she knew that Dante's a cop, and if Dante would had to actually, and this is the truth, do an operation to bust his own father, which this could have been one of those operations to bust his own father, Dante would do it. And Sonny knew Dante would do it too. So Dante had a job to do, and he would do it. Um, the shock of Sonny when he saw the video of Jason, like he saw a ghost. Now, Sonny is going to think that Jason was the one that wanted him dead, but Jason was doing perfectly Sonny, wait, perfectly Sonny by going undercover. This was gonna lead to, well, we don't know. We'll find out because your comments getting a little jarbled. We're gonna find out, and of course, in the end, Jason is gonna have been undercover somehow, to break up this ring. Well, he didn't do a good job because the mob bosses were sure getting shot, right? So I really don't know. Okay, he didn't do that good a job. Let me see. And then Linda says, actually, Josh gave Dante mouth to mouth while Dex gave chest compressions. So yes, they saved Dante's life. That is so true. They did. And Dacia says, Nina doesn't care about nobody but herself. Nina's so selfish. Watch go flying to the hospital where Sonny is. He doesn't want to see her at all. He's with Ava now. Otherworldly says Nina can't imagine her husband not wanting her by his side at the time like this. She will be put off guard when she sees Ava there and cause uh, a pretty disruption, a petty disruption. Yeah, she's not gonna like how close Ava and Sonny are at all. And Denzel says, then Nina's gonna rush to the hospital and see Sonny and see Sonny once Alexis told her that Dante was shot. If I am Nina, just going to see Sonny and walk away, just don't wait. That Dante got shot. If I'm Nina, just don't see Sonny and walk away, period. I don't see this partnership between Alexis and Nina working together. Alexis' mind of as well just quit and leave. If I'm Alexis, great review, daily recap. Alexis has nothing to lose but to quit. She'll quit in a heartbeat. She loves the invader, but she's not going to be pushed over. But let's say I give it till summer. One of the two will be gone by summer, everybody, whether it's Nina or whether Alexis walks. Because look, I'm sure Drew would hire Alexis over there at Crimson, even though Alexis knows nothing about fashion. That would be funny. Marin says, since when the stupid show with its sin rate actors and actresses need narration? I don't understand that comment. Yeah, I don't understand your comment, Mary. Okay. And then we have Night Girl says, oh, let me see, is there a comment above this? Dacia says, Dr. Liesel Ulbricht might be the one going to save Jason because he saved her life in Greece. I am says, I hope so. I miss Liesel. And then Night Girl says, maybe Olivia could, but Jason, but Sam could be good. I don't understand that part. I think Jason might go to Carly, possibly. I think Carly. And then user GB says, let Dante live. Dante should have had backup. Yes, he should. Otherworldly says, in defense of Chase, Dante got an unspoken consent to pursue and immediately took off to the roof. That is so true. He did. He took off on his own. User GB says Cody and Sasha uh, finally going to going to do it. No, they're just going to hang out. Maxie and Spinelli back together. And then DB says, good for all of them. They all deserve good things. Spinelli will need somebody to hold him until he figures out what Stone Cold is up to. Anthony says, what the heck? What happened to the Pikeman storyline? I know. What happened? I told you. Just that was ridiculous. Otherworldly says the shooter looks like the man who visited Kelly's that was the head of the Pikeman conflict. No, that wasn't that little pipsqueak guy. No, that wasn't him at all. This guy here, the shooter, was taller, definitely much taller. Heavier. Heck, I mean, the other guy was small, a tiny little man. DB says Dante dying as Stone Cold returns is a no-brainer. What's next? Sam should keep him and her. Sam should keep him and her and Jason and will raise him. Since seems cruel for Rocco after what happened to Lulu. Also, can we get rid of Drew now? I do think Jason is actually protecting Sonny from the people trying to kill him. No way a sharpshooter misses that many times. I know. And at the hospital, he had zero backup, only his family, no full force. Can't remember, was Jordan even around? Because of her police work is not the best. Was Jordan even around where? Because Jordan is a deputy mayor right now. She can't be around anywhere. And then last comment, Monique says, for someone who hates Sonny, Josh sure has no problem using his security. I know, isn't that right? And she knows more than anybody should know. Otherworldly says, we have commented on Josh's entitlement often. That's Sonny. Wait, what Sonny's is hers at no cost or gratitude, dang brat. And then Alicia says, I actually don't think Jocelyn hates Sonny. She's a overgrown, entitled brat, mad at him because of Carly and Dex, too immature to manage and regulate her emotions. I saw the look of sympathy and sadness on her face when she saw Sonny. She needs to call Michael. Yeah, I know. Who hasn't called Michael and told him his brother is shot? What is that? So anyway, everybody, that's it. I'm over time for Comic Corner. Comic Corner. I will be back tomorrow with another daily recap of General Hospital.